That one results in 35 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Now it's Ajayi, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down. Here's Ajayi. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing his Wentz. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Mike Wallace from 8 yards out. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Colts coming out now.
And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Ebron caught left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Luck on 1st down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Room to run past midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Timmy Jernigan forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. 3rd and long. It's Locke. Trying to lay one up deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. Wentz now on first down. And he's caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Eagles. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Out there, whoop that, boy.
Marlon Mack ready to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Going right side here, and that's complete. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
The question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Hey, yo, do it. Nah, do it. He said, yo, do it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Nah, though.
Here's Luck. And that's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time.
I fucked that all up for you.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Yeah, you got it. The other pressure there.
The Colts on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Again, Luck.
Oh.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Doyle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. Throwing on third down, Luck. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And now Adam Vinatieri. He's into his 40s now. You'd think low to mid-50s, probably about the outside of his range. This will be from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore.
Wow.
So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
What? Why though?
Throwing now is Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Jabal Sheard. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. He'll buy some time right. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now. How to go. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Just like that, we're about to rip this thing.
Now Luck. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Oh, yeah.
One receiver left is Hilton. They go play action here on 1st down. His pass caught at the 4. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, wow.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. The quick slide, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Luck on 3rd and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know
like, why the fuck would it go all the way over there?
There is incomplete. Well, partner, of all the great things that we saw in Week 1, unfortunately, there was some bad. Quite a few injuries, and the toughest one, Delaney Walker with that knee injury, he's gone for the year.
Yeah, that's really difficult for the Tennessee Titans to absorb because in a lot of ways, he's their #1 target. He may play tight end, but he was the security blanket for Marcus Mariota. He'll be gone for the year. Greg Olsen with the Carolina Panthers, he left the game in a walking boot. But an injury of the same foot that was surgically repaired last year. And then there's some other injuries like Leonard Fournette with Jacksonville, Marquise Goodwin with San Francisco, Deshaun Jackson with Tampa Bay, Doug Baldwin with Seattle. And don't forget Keanu Neal with the Atlanta Falcons. He got hurt, came back. Left again. He's gone for the season as well with an ACL.
He's got his man. That's Wallace. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
I know they had good coverage downfield,
but
you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense, pick it up, and figure out how to not let that happen again.
Wentz now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. This is Ajayi. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Wentz. Works over the middle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to...
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Danico Autry in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
What the hell he think he doing? What the hell he think he got? What the hell he think?
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
Let's go.
And he connects with Ertz. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Wentz now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Now Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. From the red zone now, Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Wentz to throw again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is up to 15 now. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Colts getting ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On first down, Love.
And
this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
Where they at? Get off.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Give me that shit.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Damn. heard him golfing. Had to put a nail in the golf.
They run with Ajayi. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Here's Wentz to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That was a touchdown. Damn, I should have
game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
It's all good.
After the interception, it's locked. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Back to the air. Luck on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Give him 2 yards on that play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. The Colts on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Luck eluding the pressure right. He may try and run, but I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
I'm going to laugh my ass off.
Desperation time for Luck on 4th down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Luck on 1st down. Escaping the pressure. Big loss here as he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That's why. Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now a play fake, and it's locked. Now a desperation throw. And got his man complete. And he's brought down after a good game. That one goes for 36 yards. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinators look at
pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Derek Barnett, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Off of play action, Luck. And he's going to go down again. Brandon Graham in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays.
Oh, shit. Sit your ass down.
Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Luck. Pressure gets to him again. Brandon Graham in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Good game, young man.
And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
What up? You trying to play some UFC? You playing Madden? Yeah. Yeah, the reason why it took so long is I was smoking with I smoked them up, that pen.
Alright, that's what up.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Then my friend wanted me to come over and smoke him up over with my neighbor. So I was like, what up now?
Nah, it's all good, bro. Chillin'.
Yo, but I got the weed. You want me to send you a picture of it? I'm about to open it up. Find out. Should be. Oh shit. Oh yeah, dude. So where's my? You gotta see this. I don't know what strain it is, but it's straight gas. You probably get better shit though, for real. Tell me what you think.
I just whooped this nigga ass in this shit.
On Madden?
Hell yeah.
Damn. Yo, what's Miller doing?
I don't know what the hell that nigga do. Oh yeah, that shit do look good. Some fire. That shit's over. That shit been over. That shit was over at the end of the week. I mean, at the beginning of the week. What happened? Wait, what? Nah. I know. Yeah. I had to. I've been up on that band shit. What you see? You trying to? I know I'm be on both them shits heavy. I ain't no front. And then I got FIFA coming out. Be on that shit like crazy. Shit gets real around this time. Hell yeah. I'll tell you something. Shit gets real around this time. Shit gets real around this time. I play all my games when I have them. I just gotta wait for US season until I fix my guy. I forgot to change his ass up. Whew. See, tag that nigga like. I gotta play somebody else, man, son. That game was just too nice. one hammer lands on that nigga. I want to play villain. Let me see if you
Oh. Like an opa.
I'm out here.
Where's Miller?
He about to join up.
Mhm.
Get his ass whooped.
I bet. You don't catch them hands in the UFC too.
Yeah, first, you can watch this broadcast. I'm about to get his ass whooped. About to get his ass whooped. I'm telling them niggas I gotta just really get it on levels with my aunt mentioned me something. I'm over here just trying to go and press some buttons. I tell them niggas how I gotta go on really tell them. Yeah, I got the parts right here. I need to put it. I heat it up later and eat it. Watch, this nigga gotta always take 50 billion fucking years to do nothing. Like, just stand and stare at the fucking TV for fucking 20 minutes before he decides to actually join the damn room. Join! Like, what the fuck? He just sits there. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Our niggas got all fucking night. He a fucking procrastinator. That niggas got all night. Niggas got work tomorrow. Join on the fucking game, but don't fucking join at all. Nigga, don't tell me you gonna do something and fucking take all goddamn fucking night. Knowing I'm about to play somebody else. Talking about he gonna play. Join in the fucking room then. He does whatever the fuck he can just to try to annoy niggas. In fact, I'm putting a lock on the shit. Fuck that nigga. I'll play somebody else. Fuck that nigga. I ain't even coming in my fucking room. I don't got time to deal with somebody that just deliberately trying to annoy somebody. He's a fucking kid. I swear to fucking God. Got time for retarded ass niggas, yo. Waste your own fucking time, nigga. I need to move the fuck out. Get the fuck away from this nigga, alright? Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Join this room. Make your own room. I don't give two fuck. Yeah. Nah, not like that. Don't play that nigga.
Alright, what up, though? What up, though, Connor?
No time to deal with this nigga. The little ass kid that do fucking childish shit. Niggas like damn near fucking 33 years old. Fuck out of here. I go downstairs to go to the bathroom. He runs into the bathroom. to wash his hair. Hey, what? Well, I gotta take a piss real quick. His buns into the bathroom. Wash his fucking hair. Like, are you serious?
That's dumb.
Weird ass nigga.
No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Yeah. Wake up. The cake up. Raise up or make us do something. We don't want to bite down on you. Right now on you. Juke to the left, they dodging it. Can't play the role, you fraudulent. Waiting on the rain for the stars in it. 4x4 double parking it. Wanna play like cars in it. Where the white flag, they forfeit it. Now I got a ring too gorgeous. Damn, I gotta treat it like fortress.
Niggas stand outside the door and shit and talk.
Try to take the ring, I'm
Weird ass nigga.
I guess I'm a Super Bowl bachelor. Go hard in the gym, no cameras. I think I see blood, no Dracula. I'm an animal, eating up amateurs. Too active, y'all can't handle it. No taxing, we'll dismantle it. Shake up the building and ramble it. Whip it, shut up the critics and analysts. Come through dripping, I'ma set it off. Game after game, you can bet it off. Quarterback got range if you buck them off. Quarterback did an option and set it off. Duck, goose, linebacker coming through. Yeah, hit him with the spin of the juice. Yeah, we gon' blow your block like a new. Yeah, and I spend a dime every two. We gon' lock down on the offense. Bust down the skeleton fossil. I'm not addressing the problem. Julio on the post, you can't stop him. Pick it up, running back, it's no problem. I'm running behind the block, they gon' block him. Quavo Yoda, I'm offset Chewbacca. Watch the blitz on the left, we gon' block him. We some animal, yeah, we some goblin. Man to man, we gon' cover you properly. Man to man, you can't beat me impossibly. Red zone, this my highlight, my property. Do a quarterback sneakers on 4th and 3. Get the ends on the offensive block for me. I stiff him, I'm down, get off of me. I'm trucking them over, he under me. Back ends, wipe my sins. They can't win, they can't win. No new friends, Football fans, they sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Champion. We want back ins. Wipe my sins. Wipe it. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. I just hike the ball and I look for the open man. The zone, I'm trying to get in. Open the play with the book of the champion. Get flipped if you trying to get in. I got the front defense, they got the end. Going for long, on 1st and 10. Gotta go hard, we gotta get all. No loss or excuses, cause we gotta win. They say they sleep, must not be. All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Joe Flacco and the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Already,
this fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
All right, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. I'm playing in the game. There's no reason for you to be talking outside the door. Bro, go ahead, bro. Get the fuck out my face, yo. This nigga, yo. Get the fuck out my face, Mike. Alright, that's the last time I'm fucking saying that shit. Yo, why you fucking with me, yo? I don't give a fuck, yo. Get the fuck away from me, nigga. Give a fuck what you want. Pussy ass nigga. Give a fuck. Asking for this shit that you didn't ask for 3 months, but now you want it. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out my face, nigga.
What's he asking for?
For the bubble that I've been using for the fucking 3 months. 3 fucking months. Like, fuck out my, hey, get the fuck out my face, yo. Pussy ass nigga.